Hello everyone, this is CityFolk66. It's March 7th. It's about evening time again. This is my third episode of my violin practice videos, uh, that I've been doing from time to time. I was actually going to do a gameplay video of a Legend of Zelda game I found online, but then there were saving problems and it didn't work out. And by the way, I'd rather stick to the violin anyways, so I think I'll do more violin stuff rather than gaming things, even though that was kind of the original intent of this channel anyways. Enough about that. Today I'm actually not going to be using a stand, because I'm not really going, okay, I don't know what that was. I'm not really going to be practicing as much in this video. I know it's like a practice segment thing, but in this video I just kind of wanted to share with you some violin playing games that I created. I might send a link. It's on my violinist.com website if you go to September 2012. So I didn't make them a while ago, but people watch my videos at very random times. I've gotten comments about my Nintendogs Plus Cats videos like 2 weeks ago or something like that. And then it's just like, wait, I uploaded those like 2 years ago, so So anyways, it's fine if the spacing is wrong, so if it's like 2 years from now, people just notice these videos, cool. So anyways, I'm going to try some of these out. There are some of these are like exercises that actually could be good for practicing. Like you can practice some of these exercises. Some of them are just kind of videos or games that can be kind of fun by yourself or with friends. I mean, it's kind of like just kind of fun. All you need to play these games is your violin and maybe like a metronome, like other equipment that violinists use. So, upping the tempo is one game. Basically, like, I was envisioning this, what do they call it? The Quidditch World Cup, You know how it goes, but I can't play it very well. Anyways, I was picturing that song, and then, like, basically you'd start out with your metronome, which I have on my keyboard over here. Something like that, and then you'd go, maybe not as fast as this, but you'd go a little faster. I really gotta change the tempo. I changed the... There we go, that sounds better. You can do this in anything. You can do it on like a scale or something like that. No! Sorry. But basically, this is actually what I did for my audition music. I was playing a Glinka excerpt, and I actually used this method, and it kind of helped. Like, I started out really slow, and then went faster and faster and faster. Basically, this is how you really practice fast things. So I just kind of put it into a game format that you can try with your friends, So on a Sunday afternoon in the summertime, when it's hot, or summer evening. Anyways, you can use any time of day. It doesn't really matter. Chromatics. This is a confusing game. It kind of makes sense. Basically, let me read the directions. Start on your lowest string, and go up a whole step, down a half step, up a whole step, down a half step, etc. See how far you can go without messing up. So it would be like something like this. Something like that. You basically just go up and down your strings. You can shift at whatever points make you easy. Obviously, you're going to have to shift at some point from your G string to your D string, A string to E string. It's just you can figure that out. I mean, you could write sheet music, and that could probably help you figure it out. Basically, this is one of those games that once you get, it'll be kind of get boring after a while. So you can kind of give your friends this challenge. It's a small challenge I made up. Sound violin. You know those videos I posted, sound violin videos of Mario Bros. 3 and games like that? This is essentially what it is. Basically, I would take a screen with a video game on it, and then I'd play the sound effects and music with my instrument. So if you want examples of that, find my sound violin videos in my violin playlist. Like, not this playlist, obviously, the actual violin playlist. I have 2 violin playlists where I use my instrument. Jam session's always a fun one, you know. Just this is obviously some of these other people have made up. I just kind of wrote them down on paper. But jam session, obviously, this is a lot of fun with a group of friends. I remember last summer in July, me and my friends, we all got together on like at night. It was like almost close to the 4th of July, and I had my violin, a ukulele, piano, not piano. I don't know. We guitar, sing. I think we had all those instruments. I wrote about this on my violinist thing, but basically we kind of just got together and kind of played random things. And now recently I play with another violinist friend. We just kind of hang out and play random pieces. So, you know, you can play either real things or whatever. I know I'm not really using my violin that much in this video, so it's more of me talking and you listening, sorry. Ooh, Copycat is an interesting one. This one's for 2 players. Basically what will happen is, like, it's kind of like, you know those old games where you, like, copy shapes and things like that? It's kind of like that, but with notes. So, let's say, let me kind of give an example. Let's say my friend gives me this. And I would play, and they'd build off of that. Not one note at a time, but... And it gets harder as the more you go. You have to have one person remembering what they wrote down, while the other person has to obviously remember it. I mean, you could predetermine some sheet music. One person could build off of their own ideas and have predetermined music and, like, see how far stages you go, like the lowest stage you get to or whatever. That might be a way you want to, like, set it up, or you could just play if you're just playing for fun. It depends on how you play it. So, instrumental storytelling. If you look up violins on YouTube, I don't know how far in the future you're seeing this. I don't know if it's, like, still up there or whatever, but basically there's people who basically tell stories with their instruments. So that's going to be something you can try. Just make a random video where you're just going like... Oh no, why did you be like this? Ha 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 ha. You know, something like that. I don't know. I'm just making it up. But something like that. You want to use not words. You want to use your instruments and have people determine, kind of like in music, they kind of do a lot of things like that where they kind of give conversations and things. You want to try and do something like that. So, if you kind of catch my drift. Fiddling around, I mean, I wrote this close to Halloween and, you know, pumpkin patching and stuff like that. This is kind of a cool, thing. Sorry. This thing is cracked and I don't want to damage it too much. Okay, I think it's alright. Anyways, so basically you want to, it's basically just, I think it's just country music. Yeah, what does it say? Basically you can improvise your own tunes. Only use basically you're just kind of playing country music, so like... I think that's a little more summertimey, but you get my drift. Basically, you just kind of play some country fiddling music, turn your violin to a fiddle, even though it already is, and, you know, have a good time. So those are some ideas. I got some kind of comments on it. Not really much, but anyways, those are just kind of some cool games you can play with your instrument when you want to take a break from hard practicing or whatnot. You know, just some good ideas. So if you want to look up the article, you can go to violinist.com and then find my name. I think I'm like CityFolk66. I'm sure you can find my articles, or just go to my channel and then click on my link. Okay, that was a good amount of time. Not too long, not too short, all good. I got some stuff I need to do now. It's 5:24. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and that's basically all I have for you. So, in my next video, I'm actually working on Beethoven in orchestra class. And as well as my solo, I'm still doing a little bit on. I got a Division 2 for that. That's the second best rating, and I was actually like 1 point off from getting Division 1, so which is the best. So I did pretty well. I just need to work on. I think you might notice this in my recording. I play romantically. I need to work on playing it Baroque. I might have already mentioned this before, but and then on my piano sonata, the piano piece I did, I actually got a Division 1, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, and then I have, of course, compositional works I'm doing, other stuff like that, and then yeah, and then over spring break, I actually have two things I need to do with my violin. If you can look here, I don't know if you can tell, but it's cracked a little bit. Right here, it's just cracked a little bit. Don't know if you can see that, but I don't know. It might have been the day at prison when it dropped. I don't want to mess with this. I need to go and get that taken care of so that my violin can be back to perfect health. I mean, it's not a big. It doesn't really affect my playing that much right now, but I'm just in the long term. I don't want my violin to be. Don't want anything bad to happen. So, yeah, that's about it. So feel free to have fun with this video, have fun with these games, hang out with your friends, if just have a good time, and yeah, that's basically all I have for you. So I will see you guys in the next episode of this, as well as more videos I'm going to probably post in my violin playlist. I'll do more of that. And then I don't know what's happening with my Super Mario Bros. 3 playthrough. That's kind of dying. So I don't know what's going to happen with video games. I might still upload just kind of random videos. And if you didn't notice, I uploaded a 9 a.m. theme of Animal Crossing recently. So I might still do that because that's still kind of fun. I mean, Animal Crossing still is kind of a special place in my heart, and I'm a City Folk 66, so I'll still do a little bit of that, but more musical things rather than the actual game itself. So if you can still watch those old videos, I might still maybe post one or two. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that's about it. Sorry, I kind of talked a lot, more rambling. This is kind of more of a fun video rather than an actual productive video. Sorry about that. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in episode 4 of this. And like I said before, so bye. And you have to click the stop button, not other parts of the screen.